Hey, good morning, y'all. This is my first lesson video. Pretty excited about it. I'm going to do the song Crazy Train for you today. Everyone knows Crazy Train. If you don't know how to play it on guitar, it's the easiest, hardest song you'll learn, if that makes sense, or hardest, easiest song you'll learn. So, yeah, hardest, easiest song you learn. Once you get it, it's so simple. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through the intro parts. So we've got the power chord position. Alright, and the intro riff. So the first part is a power chord position. Alright, if you're not familiar with power chords, they're the most basic chord you can get. One of the best chords you can learn when you're understanding the notation of the guitar. So what you're going to do, the first chord is F sharp. Your pointer finger, when you're playing a power chord, your pointer finger is always your root note. So that way, wherever your pointer finger is, you know what note you're on. Don't worry about the rest of the fingers for now. Alright. So your first note is F sharp, and that's on the 2nd fret of the low E string. So right in between the flower and the leaf. Alright. And your second note is on the 4th fret of the A string, and your third note is on the 4th fret of the D string. And that's your first note. That's an F sharp power chord. You just play those bottom 3 strings. That's it. Alright. You strum that twice. And you take that same finger position. You don't change the spacing between your fingers or strings or anything yet. Alright, and you just slide it up to the 5th and 7th fret. And you play both of those twice. Then your next chord is an E. And I make it easier on myself. I just bar with my pointer finger the 2nd frets of the A and D string. And then I do a little ditty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. What I'm doing is I'm hitting my ring finger on the 4th fret of the low E string, and I do a group of 4 notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So your first section, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? And that's your first section of power chords. The next one, when you come back to that F sharp, so we're going F sharp, A, E, F sharp. Then we go up to a D chord, and D is on the 5th fret of the A string, 2nd lowest string. Your ring finger's on the 7th fret of the D, and your pinky's on the 7th fret of the G. So you can kind of see right there what my hands are doing. And it's the same finger position. You're just playing power chords, nothing fancy. We're not doing any like crazy stretch chords like. Alright, nothing crazy like that, just power chords, keep it simple, don't overthink it, alright? A, E, F sharp, so remember 5th and 7th frets of the A, D, and G strings, and then you go up to an E chord, same finger position, you're just going to slide it up to the 7th and 9th fret, done, alright? It's just easy breezy, beautiful, not cover girl. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's that part. Now the next part is the actual single note riff. Everything we're doing with Crazy Train is bringing us back to this F sharp note. It's kind of what's called our resolution note. A lot of metal type music uses one particular note as their main resolution note, and everything that they do kind of revolves around that one particular thing. If you start getting into like jazz and that kind of stuff, they resolve around like 6 million different notes, and it's a real pain in the butt to figure out. So anyway, so this riff, your pointer finger starts on F sharp, 2nd fret, low E string. Your ring finger goes on the 4th fret of the A string. And it's just those two strings for this. And you hit the F sharp twice. 4th fret A, and then back to the F sharp. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your pinky comes up to the 5th fret of the A string. 1, 2, back down to the 4th fret with your ring finger. 1, 2. Alright, so that's your first position. So your hands are going to kind of look almost like this, with your pointer finger on the low E string, your ring on and pinky on the A. Alright, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a total of 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, with that finger position there, you just reverse it. So your pointer finger is now on the 2nd fret A string, my middle finger's getting in the way, and your ring and pinky are on the 4th and 5th frets on the low E string, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 2, 5, 4, 5, and then 2, 5, 4, 0. So it's a total of 16 notes. It's a very standard 4/4 pattern. 4/4 being the time signature, which means 4 beats to a measure. That's all you need to know for now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just two measures of 8 beats. And when we split that up, there's 2 notes per 1 beat, which we call an 8th note. All right, 1 beat is a quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. For playing 8th notes, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's just 2 measures. So we've got. And that's the whole intro. One side note, I'm going to scooch up a little bit here so you can see my right hand. Alright, picking. I've seen a lot of people, especially when I teach this song, they do just downstrokes. You see how much my hand is moving? It's ridiculous. Alright, don't do that. You can do a down and an up stroke. Whoops. Alright? No matter how good you are, you always mess up. So what I'm doing here is I'm picking on the outside of the string. Alright, so down, down, up, 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 down. Okay? And it's that simple. Down, down, up, 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 down. Done. Alright? And so that's one thing to think about. Are you picking on the outside of the string? Some people tend to pick on the inside, and that's called economy picking. We're not going to get into that. That's a little too much to explain now, and I've already wasted 9 minutes of your time. So, I hope this helps with the intro. Next video is going to be the verses. Have fun.